What's up, guys? Welcome back to Home Shred. This is workout number 8 today. I've got two tools for this one. It's a Swiss ball and a resistance band. So I will make a note to show you guys what to do if you don't have either of these, because this workout can still be done body weight only in case you're traveling or you just don't own these and you don't want to order them, even though they're really affordable home gym workout tools that I do recommend getting, but you don't have to. And I still want you to do this workout if you don't have them. So I will show you in the first round what to do without the tools, and then we'll add them in on the second and third round of the exercises today. We're also going to be doing the Tabata finisher on today's workout. So 4 minutes all out doing the 20-10 intervals to get your cardio in. Okay, let's get this workout going. We're going to be doing supersets. So that means 2 exercises done back to back. Like it's as if the 2 exercises make 1 set. So no rest between, but then you can rest about 30 seconds or however long you need between the supersets. I generally like to move pretty fast to keep the workout more intense in a shorter amount of time, but feel free to hit pause on the video if you feel like you need more of a rest break. So for the first round, the first 2 moves are going to be against the wall squat. So you're facing the wall. So make sure that you have a wall that you're working out near with nothing obstructing. And we're going to be doing squats against that wall. And then our second move that we're supersetting it with is going to be rear leg raises, like band pull aparts, but I'm going to show you how to do it without the band. So no tools in this first round, and then I will add my Swiss ball and stretch band in the second and third round so you can see how to intensify these exercises. So 12 reps per exercise. We're going to go 3 rounds of 2 different supersets today. So we're starting with the wall squats. Go ahead and step right up close to your wall. I want you to be about 1 foot's distance from the wall. So measure by putting 1 foot in front of the other, and that's how close you need to be to the wall. You're going to put your hands up top and fingertips just lightly on the wall, and then you'll squat down. Make sure that your toes or that your heels don't lift. So not coming up on your toes like this is super important. And the wall is here to teach you to stay more upright in your squats. So fingertips up, you're just going to guide yourself down the wall. Try to get as low as you can. Might not look this low, but if you stop right here, that's good enough. And then come all the way back up, squeeze, and kind of lean in a little bit towards the wall. So here we go, 12 reps of these, all the way down and up. And there's 3. Make sure you really flex your muscles on each one. 4. Notice my toes are slightly pointed out to the side. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but you want the knees going more open than together. If your knees are knocking in, that's not good. So push the knees out. Let's go. 6. Give me 6 more. Focus here. Try to keep your chin up and just look straight towards that wall. I like these squats because they really help you stay focused and make sure that your form is good. If you don't feel the pressure in your heels, then maybe you need to step back away from the wall a little bit more. That's what you would do to make this a little bit easier. Regress it back a bit if this is brand new for you. But if you're struggling with your squat form, these are going to help you so much. Let's get 1 more. Nice. For those of you who want to take it even the next step further, you could walk all the way up to the wall. This is how I learned to do squats back in the day. Put your nose against the wall and see how low you can get. That will really, really test your balance. So we're going to go into the rear leg raises. Normally I'm going to be using the ball underneath the hips, but if you have no ball, we're going to go directly down, belly down on the mat. So you're going to lay down like this, support your head with your hands, and then feet starting together, point your toes. You're going to lift up and apart at the same time, back together and down. So make sure you really squeeze your booty on that lift and squeeze, okay? Up and apart, down and together, and just relax your neck. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, you can do it with bent knees. But I feel like I get a better squeeze when I keep my legs straight. Yeah. And 9. We're going to be adding the band on this to make it harder. 10. Get 2 more. 11. And 12. Good. The main place you want to feel that is in your butt muscles and your lower back. That's good, but just make sure you don't stress your neck out too much. So as promised, I'm going to be adding my tools on this next round, so I'll show you how I use these. We're going to loop the stretch band around our knees, just above the kneecap, okay, so around your thighs. And then you're going to place the ball on the wall. Now you're going to be farther away from the wall this time, but you have to keep the ball up over your head. So it gives you a little bit more challenge than when your hands are just free. So again, fingertips on that ball. This time we want to pull the band apart as we sink down. So going down into your squat, keep that ball up, stretch the band as wide as you can, and then lift back up. Now the ball will kind of just roll and go with you, but it really forces you to keep super straight arms and make sure that your hands stay up high. This will help you use more of your back muscles, which is hard to do when you're training at home with limited equipment. I feel like that's one of the muscle groups that just doesn't get enough attention, is the back. So that's why I try to incorporate it with exercises like this. Again, all the weight is on your heels and you're dipping as low as you can. I'm pressing the band apart with each rep. Good, almost there. 4, 3, and 2. One more. Awesome, guys. So we're going to switch to the second exercise with very little rest in between by putting this band around our shins now. This is the intermediate version. You're going to go ahead and put your belly down on the ball, so lowering, or your hips rather, and then you'll go back down into your elbow plank position. You're going to lift up and squeeze apart and back down and touch the floor. Pointed toes, I find, is best. So up, apart, together, and down. So not too much weight on the upper body, but you definitely want to be mostly supporting yourself with your hands here. That way you can lift. If you're too far back, you'll feel like all off balance. So make sure that you are leaning forward. There we go. 6, 7, and 8. Spend an extra second at the top of that squeeze there. That's really where the magic happens. That muscle flexes everything. If you just go through the motions in your workouts and you don't actually flex, the results will be really disappointing. So make sure every rep really counts. Good, let's get one more. Nice. So as we work more towards the advance, we'll move the band down to the feet. That will make it a little bit harder. If that felt too hard for you, then try moving the band up closer to your knees. Going into that third round, I'm going to bring it back up above the knees again to do the squats. And I'm putting the ball back up overhead. This time I'm going to step a little closer to the wall so the ball's more directly overhead like this, okay? So closer to the wall will force you to keep your balance even more. The ball's just going to kind of slide down the wall now. So here, sliding down and sliding back up instead of rolling. Good, don't let that ball fall down. 3, I'm going to go a little faster. 4, 5, keep your arms as straight as possible. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, awesome. We're going right into that second exercise by moving that band all the way down to our feet now. I put it around the arches of my feet and then get back into your elbow plank position. Okay, here we go. Toes touching the floor to begin. So adjust yourself until you get it right, and then up and apart. Whew, a lot harder with the band farther down. 3, 4. Try to turn those booty muscles on. 5, 6. Remember, your range of motion doesn't have to be super high. It's not like up there, just kind of straight and then apart. Just try to make your body one straight line and then open. 7, 8, exhale, 9. Try to exhale hard with every contraction. 10. Ooh, 11. Get one more. Oh, awesome. Good. Such an excellent booty burner. One of my all-time favorites. I use this a lot after like my butt exercise days. Grab yourself a sip of water and take as long of a rest period as you feel like you need. We're going to move into the second superset of exercises. So 2 more exercises done 3 times back to back with minimal rest in between. I put the equipment aside because I'm going to show you the non-equipment versions of these exercises. Of course, the equipment makes it more intense, so this is also like the beginner modification in case the others are too hard for you. So we're going to be doing banded hamstring curls with the ball, but for no equipment version, you're just going to be doing like a hamstring walk-in glute bridge. So you're going to be down on the ground like this, and you want to make sure that you can stretch your legs straight. So get far enough that you have space for that and roll down onto your back, putting your arms by your side. Now you're going to start with your heels in like this, close to your butt, and you'll come up into a glute bridge, and then you're going to lift up on your heels and start to inch out little by little until you get fully straight, but you don't touch the ground with your butt. Keep your butt lifted. Then you're going to inch your way back in all the way to that bridge, okay? Keep your toes off the ground. So just on the heels like this, all the way out and all the way in. Okay, so let's begin our set. 12 reps of these. 1, 2. You will definitely feel this in the hamstrings and glutes. 3, 4. If it's too hard for you to go all the way out, just go halfway, like stop here and come back in. 5, 6, 7. Keep your butt up the whole time. 8, 9, 10. We got 2 more. 1 more. Oh, yes. Definitely feel the burn on those ones. Okay, our next exercise, we're going to be doing single arm pull downs, alternating sides. I'm going to have you take a seat on a chair, piece of furniture, whatever you have. And if you don't have the stretch band, your version of this exercise is going to look like this. 2 fists up overhead. You're going to lower down until you make an L shape. Flex your back and arms, squeeze your muscles, and then go back up. Other side, flex and back up, okay, with fists on both hands. Squeeze and up. Make sure you're all the way upright, chin up, and you're going to alternate sides like this for 12. So keep going. That's 5 and 6. Make that conscious effort to flex your back muscles every time. 8, 9. This looks like a cheerleader move, huh? 10, 11, and 12. Good. Obviously, the stretch band is going to make that more intense for you, but you should definitely feel it if you're doing it right, even with no equipment at all. So this is what I'm talking about, guys, with 0 excuses. When you're working out or you want to work out, you want to get in shape, there are so many things you can do just with mind to muscle connection, mindfulness, and using what you have available instead of making excuses. So I encourage you to try those. Tell me that in the comment section that you feel it in your muscles when you do that. Okay, we're gonna go on to the intermediate round now. So I'm gonna loop the stretch band around my thighs, up here above the knees again, and we're getting down into the hamstring curl position. Lay flat on your back, putting your heels up on that ball. So here's what I want you to do for intermediate version. You're just gonna simply press up and open the band apart, close, and then tap your butt to the floor. So up, squeeze apart, together, and tap. So here we go, full set of 12 reps. Let's go. 4 and 5. Try to stabilize that ball as much as you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Give me one more. Okay, perfect. Come on down and unloop your legs with the stretch band. Immediately, we're going right into the straight arm pull downs. So take a seat on the ball, and you're gonna loop your hands through the band. So again, closed fists around the band. Same exercise we did before, but this time it has a stretch band element to it to make it harder for you. So same principle though. As soon as you get to that L shape, flex both muscles and then slowly release the band, coming back together. Alternate sides, keeping tension on the band the entire time. Good. That's 4, 5, 6. Keep your abs tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me 2 more. And 1. Okay, we're on a rest period. Grab a sip of water now. We're gonna do one more round, but this time full advanced versions. This is gonna be it for our strength training. Right after this, we jump into the Tabata cardio. So last round, really focus, give it your all, and we're almost done. So stretch band, looped around the knee, above the knees again. You're gonna lay down on your back, feet up on the ball just like you did in the last round. This time you're gonna be curling the ball in and out with the lift and pull apart. So combining all elements here. So you're gonna start straight legs, lift up. I want you to roll in and then open the band as far as you can. Close the band and roll out. In, open, together, and out. In, open, close, and out. Follow my lead. Let's go. We got 9 more. 8, 7. Speed it up a little bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Okay, on to the last set of the pull downs. So unloop that band, pop right up, have a seat, and let's go. Final round. You know what? I'm gonna turn around and face the back so you can see what's going on with the shoulder blades here. Okay, arms are straight. I want you to notice how I lower my shoulders and no stress in the neck, okay? So shoulders down, and then here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9. Exhale, come on. Make sure you keep that top arm stable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so good. Now, if that is too hard, this is the medium stretch band I'm using, then switch to a light stretch band or do it without the band. You can do it. Whatever you need to do to make it through the workout, do that. Setting the equipment aside, we're gonna go straight into our Tabata. I have my interval timer. It's set for 20-10 intervals for 8 cycles, which is 4 exercises repeated twice. Follow me and I'll show you what to do along the way. First round a little bit easier, and then I'll turn up the heat on the second round. So let's get started. The first one is a single leg hop. We're gonna do the right leg only, so do not let your left leg touch the ground on this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hop. So just the right leg only, just taking little baby jumps. It's kind of like if you were doing jump rope. You could do a jump rope if you have one, but just do the hop alone if you have no equipment. This will still be very effective. You're gonna feel your calves really getting a workout. So I'm holding this second leg up in the air like that. We only do the right leg for the first cycle. We'll get the left leg on the next round. Next exercise, side to side burpees. So you're gonna put your hands down, jump out to the side, in and up, out, in, up, out, in, up. Beginners, I want you to do this. Place your hands, step, 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 and then just stand up and reach with no jump, okay? No jumping for the beginners, okay? We'll get more intense on that one on the second round. We're gonna do power ups next. So it's kind of like a lunge position, and then you power up like this. So again, one side only. I'm only working the right leg on this one. Now the difference between this and the hops is you're going a lot deeper and you're using your heel to press off. Press the ground with your front heel. Woo, woo, almost there. If you lose your balance, don't worry about it. Just get it back and keep going. So our last exercise is jumping jacks. We're gonna do low, middle, and high, okay? Low, middle, and high. For beginners, you know what to do, right? Just step, step, step. That's the beginner version of this exercise. Choose whichever version is fitting you best. Okay, here we go, guys. Second round. I'm turning up the heat. If you want to stay with me and make this really challenging, it's only 4 minutes. Left leg hop starting, go. 20 seconds. Really focus, keep that right leg up, don't let it touch the ground. Awesome. Okay, the side to side burpees, I'm gonna include jumps on this one. So hopping to the side, hopping up. My mat's a little slippery, so I'll do my best not to fall. Hands down, hop out to the side, and then power up like you're reaching towards the ceiling. Try to make an explosive jump. Awesome. 20 seconds is so quick. It's over fast, you can do it. Left leg power ups. Start in that lunge position with your right leg back. Almost done, come on. Don't give up. Whew. Last exercise, this time I'm gonna do the jumping jack version. But again, beginners, just step, okay? Here we go. Low, middle, high. Low, middle, and high. I tap my hips between each one. Cardio done for the day, guys. All right, guys, I'm signing off. I'm gonna go do my cool down and stretch, do a little foam rolling, little flexibility and mobility practice, hang out with my cute baby, and I'll see you guys at the next workout. Thank you so much for training with me. I love that you're doing this series. I hope you're gonna stick it out till the last workout. It's only 42 days. You can do it. Love you so much and see you next time. Keep living lean.